guys, and today I'll be showing you how to make horror game part 3, and this is about like details and everything, just to make your game look better. I'll be making how to make a working door tutorial in the next episode, and also how to make a light maybe next episode. I'm not sure. I might upload it after like maybe 5 episodes, maybe next week. I'm not sure, but it's coming soon. Yeah, so let's begin. But first of all, make sure you like and subscribe. It will help my channel out and you won't miss a video. And turn on those notifications so you won't miss a video, like I said. Yeah, I took some scripts off YouTubers, so I'll put the links in the description below. But anyways, let's begin. So first of all, let's insert a screen GUI in our StarterGui. So these are going to be like these, how do I call it? Like these frames, if that makes sense. Like, I'll show you. So if I scale this to that, for instance, that size, and duplicate it and put it down at the bottom again. Delete these labels, we don't need the text. And now let's make it that so its background transparency is black, and let's make this black too. So as you can see, we've got like this frame. So when we click play here, well, you can change it to play. But also, one thing I forgot to mention is that go on view and click Explorer, Properties, Output. So these are these 3 main ones. And if you might be wondering how do I put this up more, you could just drag it up or scale it down and then drag it up. Same thing. And if I click stop, and as you saw, we have like the dance emotes and everything. And how do we delete that? I'll show you. So we will go onto StarterGui and insert another script, and this will be a local script. And if I go to my trusty notepad and take this one, so in here we've got this really simple script, only 2 lines, and I'll explain what it means. So local StarterGui equals game GetService StarterGui, so it's searching StarterGui basically. StarterGui SetCoreGuiEnabled Enum.CoreGuiType.All equals false. So the bar up there, so we could set this to whatever. So if you want to delete chat in your game, so you just type in chat, and just for this occasion I'm going to put it on all, so everything will disappear. So if I click play here, it deletes everything except our little menu tab to leave our game. Alright, so now let's make it so, well, stay tuned to the end of the video because I've also got this other thing that I want to show you. Now let's make a death screen. So let's call this death screen GUI. So when we die, this is going to be our death screen. Now let's add a image label. Let's just set it to whatever size we want, and set it transparency real quick to well, let's make this, well, first we need a frame, and put our image label inside our frame. And let's make our image label transparent real quick, just for now. And oh, so this is the frame. Let's just make this not visible just for now. And let's go on images, and let's take blood death screen, and this is not what I wanted. Let's just do the screen. How about that? Okay, nothing. let's just take a Windows Error one just for the jokes. So I'm just gonna take this one and put it, well, let's get its decal real quick. So let me just delete this, get its decal. So let me just copy paste this into our image label, which we will now use. Let me just delete this because we don't need this now. And let me just go back to it. So if we go on our frame and let me just delete the toolbox because we don't need it. And if we make it visible, now you might be wondering, how do we insert it? Well, this is how. So we go on our image label right here, and we put the link in here. So this will be our def screen. Don't call this, well, if you want to call it, then but don't actually do that. But after that, we will put this on you can't look, and now, well, you can't see it, and now we will insert a local script inside here, and not our ID because we don't need that now. Let's get our def. You can make it whatever, and there we go. So this is our def screen, and if we do play here, oh, this should not be visible. Why did I make it visible? I don't know. So make frame visible set to false, otherwise you'll see it for the rest of your life when you play this. And if we die, it should show this. I don't know, this is some sort of virus, and when we go back in, we're alive. Okay, so if you want to change it so like it's a text box, then simple, same thing. So frame and then text table, and make this frame visible if it's visible, and let's set its frame to around this size maybe, and let's set it to visible again, and let's just make this red, and let's make its background transparency to this, and let's make our text table, and let's make it that you died. So make sure it's text scaled, so it's going to scale to its max. You can set it to whatever color you like, so I'm just going to make mine red. Well, red on red, I don't really like that, so let's just make it not white, because let's just make it black for now. And let's make this a fantasy font, or actually I like the antique font because it looks better. I don't know why. I'm going to make my text line height to about there, and I'll make my background transparency set to true. So this is how it looks like, and we will do a you died screen. So this will show when you die. So now if I set visible to false and click play here, it shouldn't show, only this GUI, just to make it look more fancier. And if I reset my character, it shows that you died. So that's how to make a you died screen, very easy. And now we will make it so when you walk, the screen wobbles. So let's just insert this script. I'll put all these scripts in the description below, don't worry. I'm not going to leave you to write all of this, otherwise your hands will probably die. But pro coders could probably do it in like 1 second, I don't know. But here's the script, I'll put it in the description below. I'll put every script in the description below. So this should make the screen wobble by setting its X and Y to vector free. I'll make a tutorial on what that means, maybe, I'm not sure, because I've got other things planned. And when we walk, the screen shakes, and in first person, same thing. Now if you want to add custom footstep sound effects, I can't talk today, we go on to my models, but I'm going to put this model in the description below. So footstep sound, I don't know why there's so many dislikes on it. So as you can see, we've got a footstep sound, and we could just edit this. So for instance, we will take smooth plastic and we'll get our ID, so sound ID inside these quotation marks, and we will get our audio and we'll do walk, and hopefully it should come up with a walking sound. Nope, walk sound. How about now? I need to find a good sound. I'm gonna use this one, it sounds really good. And now, and one more thing, remember to scale this all the way, otherwise it's not gonna look that great. So make sure you scale it all the way, otherwise it's just going to be like this giant Pac-Man trying to eat you, and it will not look good. So now, back to that. So we will get our sound, and we will get our audio. So let me just copy this. That's how it sounds. And now if you go on our footstep sound and paste this in here. So we've got our sound, and this detects what you step on. So let me just get smooth plastic, copy, and let's paste it. And is this already smooth plastic material, our base plate? We will see. It's not smooth plastic, it's plastic. So let's make it smooth plastic. There we go. And if we click play here, then it should do a sound when we walk. See, we've got our sound. So that's how to improve your game. So any material that you're stepping on, then it will do that sound. And now we will do a teleporter. So for instance, let me just take a free model. Don't take free models. Or if you want to build your own house, then build your own house. Make sure you search inside the free model first. So let's just do house. Let's get this basic family home, for instance. I'm going to delete this after, so you don't need to worry. As you can see, we've got a family home, and for instance, if I added loads of fog, well, let me just group all of this real quick. So Control Shift G and just, oops, oh yep, because that's already in a model, my fault. So this is everything in the house, so there we go, more tidier. And now let's just go on lighting and add loads of fog into our game. Like I said, fill the gaps. So let me just find it, lighting and view, properties, and I'm just going to make it shadow map because I get triggered if it's on shadow map for some reason. I just put it all the way down to like 0.4. And now if I make this 20 and make this black, it's a bit too dark. Let's make this 60 for instance, and that's I'm gonna put this plugin in the description below, so you can drag your sun and moon. I'll just drag my moon up here, and make sure, it's because it's gonna have this outline, make sure you hide it, otherwise it will not look good. Well, the pixel outline, I'll show you how to do it. So let's just go on both text tables, control, well no, not control, and shift and select all of them. And now let's make our border pixel size to 0, unless if you want to make the border pixel size to, for instance, this color, and that we can make it 10. As you can see, we've got this, I'm just gonna keep it for now. And if we click play here, you've got our footsteps, and then you can walk into the house. But I'm not gonna allow that because I'm gonna add this part that's blocking it, and I'm gonna set its transparency to full. So let me just scale this to like this, for instance, and let's duplicate this and put it here on the garage door so people can't walk into the garage door too. Make sure it's anchored, otherwise it's gonna fall, and we don't want that. Make it transparency to 1, and just scale it so it's blocking the door, so when we try walking on it we can't. And same for this, anchored, transparency set to 1. And now we're gonna make it that when you step on it, you're gonna teleport to a certain game. So for instance, if I take a part here, let's just scale it all the way, anchored, make sure it's anchored, and let's make it transparency to like, how about this, so you could like see it but not see it at the same time. And let's insert a script inside here. I think it's a script, I'm not sure. The last time I used this, it was a script. So let me just copy paste this again in the description below, and the YouTubers that made this script. So the local place, and here we'll insert our ID. So I could just make a new game real quick. So we could just go on. Well, I'm gonna take one. So if I go on Google Chrome, and let me just go on to Roblox.
DragonPlayer0012.
And now if we take a game, and for instance, let's just do Adopt Me. I'm not a big fan of this game. And now if we take its link, so its ID up here, and we copy it and place it in our script. So if we place it up here, so it's going to teleport us there. So if you click play here, when we spawn in, should walk here, and when we click it, well, we don't click it, when we walk on it, then we should teleport. And in Roblox Studio, you cannot teleport to games. But let's just make this on can collider set to false, so you can walk through it. Let's just make it transparency to true, like for, well, 1. And now if I publish this game real quick, so let me just publish to Roblox. Let's just call it test for vid, description, create me, and let's just make it computer. And now it's going to create it. And as it created it, now we could just go on Roblox Studio, refresh the page, go and create, and find our game, test for vid. Here we go. You can make it public or private. I'm just going to make it public because why not? And now if we click back and play it, and the real challenge is this game needs to load. Sometimes oh, never mind. But yep, like I said, you need to scale it all the way, otherwise it won't look good. And now we found the house, and we've got custom footstep sounds, and we need to walk all the way over here. And when you click on it, we should teleport to Adopt Me, a game that I hate for some reason. I don't know why I hate it, I just hate it. And there we go, it's Adopt Me. And yeah, that's how to make a horror game. Part 3. I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next episode. Goodbye. And make sure you like and subscribe. And yeah, goodbye for real now. Salute.